Well, it's 4:15 in the morning. We are 2.6 miles up Lake Como Road. It was very rough just for that mile. I'm going to summit Little Bear Blanca and Ellingwood Point. This is going to be a tough one, but there's going to be a lot of climbing, a lot of exposure, and it's going to be fun. Hopefully we beat the weather. All right, we're about 4.2 miles up from the car. There's Little Bear, and that low notch that you see, we're gonna take the gully up to that and then take that ridge direct. So we're getting our first views here. So we've hit Lake Como. So there's Little Bear, however high that is above us, 3,000 feet or so, maybe. And that's the gully that we're going up right there. That messy, loose gully does not look very fun. Well, we've hit our branch off point. We're gonna start heading up the scree and talus and eventually up that gully. I can see the cairns right here, so this is not gonna be fun at all. Here's Little Bear. Alright, we're starting our climb. It's loose and not fun. Headed up. There are peaks. Boom, Ellingwood, Blanca, Little Bear. Crappy gully. Well, we're making our way up. It's pretty brutal. Gonna get back on rock here. But we're gaining. Well, folks, we did it. Hit the notch in the ridge. Yeah. There's the southwest ridge that goes to Mama Bear. Oh yeah. Awesome. I didn't realize I was so close. So we're on the west ridge direct. So far, very easy. The standard hourglass route is down there. I'm not really sure why, because the ridge is pretty easy, but nice big solid rock, no exposure or anything. So we're just staying ridge proper here and making our way up. We're still cruising. I think that red flat wall, I think that's the first crux move when it's gonna start to get serious. But I think until then, it's pretty tame. You can see people in front of us. The hourglass is up in there, that gully that you see with the red stripes. There's our summit. It looks like a long way away from here. So we're continuing up. I don't know if this is the first crux or not. It's sort of this exposed slab. Look at that rock fall. Yeah. Damn, down the snow. Wow.
The hikers are over there.
That's a lot. That's why we're not over there. Yeah, this is it. This is the first crux. And I've read that if you can get up this, then the rest is easy, but maybe this isn't it, because this seems too easy. Yeah, this is easy. I don't know. I don't think that's it. I don't think that was it. If that was it, then we're in good shape. I just went up that pretty exposed narrow tower. Good holds, but exposed for sure. And continuing up here. Here comes Brian up the exposed tower. Cool view. I'm ready for sun. Next obstacle is this chimney. Not too worried about it, but somewhat exposed getting in there, I guess. Reminiscent of the chimney on Leedy Mountain. I'll make sure I have a good hold. This one's a little loose. Okay, got our second hold. This is actually pretty restricted and pretty narrow, to be honest. Let's make sure we got holds, Kevin. It's hard because this big rock's in the way. That's loose. That was a little more challenging than the last one, I think. Yeah, it's tight in there. All right, past the chimney, I'm gonna wait for him. Anyway, here's another sort of face slab. The holds are fine. But yeah, there's a good hold. There's a good foot. Here's a good ledge. Get up to another foot. Another foot. Safe for now. Let's make sure this doesn't come loose. Good hand, good hand, good hand. All right, let's wait for him now. There's good holds. Should move out of his way now. All right, let's get out of the way. Nope. Catwalky sections, but nothing too crazy, in my opinion. Definitely just gaining a lot of vert, so that's good. Nice stable rock. For the most part. I'm gonna hang out here. Wait for him. There he is. So we fit sort of a head wall, I think. like? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. This rock's a little crumbly right here. But this is all well and good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over here and then bend left. Let's show you what it looks like though. Yeah, we'll go right up this. Yeah, it's a little hard. Trying to find a good way up this. But I'm not very successfully. This is tough over here. Yeah, it's pretty exposed. Need to get over here. Safety. All right. Yeah, that was hard. I just went around an exposed ledge. Still got a couple hundred feet. My hands are getting cold. There's your summit. I think we're getting close. Little bear? That's it. Yeah, morning. Bear. You guys doing the traverse? Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, we just came up the West Ridge direct.
Ah, we saw you.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the way to go.
I don't know, it was fun. It was fun. You just stick to the ridge. Hey. Yeah, I enjoyed it. There were some nice little moves. Yeah, nice work, dude. Yeah. Well, we're gonna get a snack break, and then I got a big boy traverse. They're on it too. All right, the hardest traverse has begun. Well, at least of the 14ers. I know there's harder ones out there. But that is Blanca. That is Ellingwood. There's a group of 4 in front of us. And pretty soon off this edge is going to be the crux, I think, of the whole route, which is a class 5A type down climb with exposure, which I'm not looking forward to. It's, we're not at it yet. I might as well just record down to the crux here. Let's get down here. Yeah, it's coming up. So far, so good still. Just gonna have to turn around, I think, right off this edge. It might be the very end. I was gonna say right now it doesn't look as bad as I was expecting. Could probably even skirt down here. Let's get down here. We can even stay. We can even stay down here. Yeah, what is this? Maybe it's not till the very end of this where the crux is. Because this is all easy. Very easy, just down stepping. Definitely not worried about this. It might be coming up off his face. Not yet. Not there yet. Still easy. Still very easy walking. Wait, what? Is this a joke? Is it off that? This is not challenging at all. Okay, it might get a little tough at the very end. It's really easy so far. I was expecting this to be like a lot sketchier than this, so I'm not even going to take these gloves off. I'm going to reverse, find a hold here. Got a ledge here. I mean, I can face forward on this. Maybe I'll go backwards. Foot stuck. Oh, that's a bomber hold. That right hand, the wrap hold. Alright, boys and girls, that was so much easier than I expected. If that is the worst of this traverse, this is going to be easier than that West Ridge. So, wow. Very, very easy. So I'm in good spirits so far. We're going to bask in the sun. While Brian goes down, I'll show it to you. That's what we just came down. It honestly was not bad at all. So climbed up and over that first tower. Had one little down climb move. And now it's dropping down here. Whew. Yeah, this isn't, I mean, from here until all the way to Bivouaco, I think it's going to be pretty tame, or at least tamer than what we've done so far today. So not too worried about it. I'm gonna hang out in the sun here and I'll wait for Brian right here. So yeah, these guys are crushing it. Well, the name of the game in this traverse is just up and over all these towers. So we have another tower here to climb, which seems easy enough, I think. Yep. Alright, hit this tower. Making our way towards Bivouaco. So this is just what it's always like. See this? So I guess it's exposed on this side, but not on this side because you can't fall anywhere. You'll fall like 5 feet. So, you know, you probably don't want to walk on this side. You know, you walk right on the ridge proper, or you could walk a little lower like this and hold on to it, which I do sometimes, but you could just walk right on it. Anyway, it's not that challenging. That's what I'm getting at. This is all like pretty basic class 3 stuff. Without much exposure. I don't think there's been much exposure so far on this traverse. So if you go on the wrong side, yeah, like that side. But if you stay on the right side, the proper side, there's not. So far, so good, but we still have a long way to go. So this section I think is called the highway, and then after it we hit, actually maybe the highway's later, I'm not sure. Captain Bivouaco is after this, right after where they are. It's down there. So just had a couple like easy down climbs. Gonna be similar to this, like unless you have to actually turn around, I don't really call them down climbs because they're just like step downs. I mean, you gotta be a little careful, but it's not bad. Can't really go anywhere. So it looks like we have probably stay high here, or maybe I'll run my feet right here and hold on. Yeah, that works. Boop. So these knife edges are great handholds. Like it's impossible to go anywhere. Oop. We got one tough little step to make sure we don't get jabbed in the face by the rock. Okay, we're down. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for him here. I want to catch those people though. There he is, up there. Alright, this is your famous Captain Bivouaco Tower. I think it'd be cool to just climb over, but I don't know. The down climbing on the other side might be hard, so all the beta I read says go around that ledge where that sun is to the left. And I think it's pretty easy. I think it might be semi-exposed, but I'm telling you, it's not going to be worse than anything I've done already today. So, Captain Bivouaco, no idea how it got that name, but we are just, I mean, this looks like an easy walk on a ledge. You might as well call it the Sawtooth. Just kidding, that's a really wide ledge. Yeah, so this, I think this one move people don't like. I'm not sure why, but we're around. Yeah, that was much ado about nothing, and I think we want to gain the ridge right up here. But in theory, we could right here. You know what? I'm gonna do it right here because I want to be in the sun. Da da da. I mean, you could have just climbed right up and over him. I should have done that. Oh well. This might be a little exposed. This might not be the easiest way, but it's the way I want to go. No, it's not. All right, this is the highway portion. We gotta climb up right away, but otherwise, I think it's pretty easy. And there's Brian going around, the captain himself, and he's made it. Yay! I like this little face. So it just went on the ridge and came down. But now we got some towers to navigate. And this looks like a nice little, it's like hitting me right in the face. Looks like a nice little climbing move here, probably. I'm thinking you might be able to skirt around. But yeah, this isn't, as I say, this is not completely trivial. I'm gonna go on this side and have handholds. Yeah, and just walk it up this exposed face. The holds are very good, even though it's exposed. So now we can, now we'll step up to the ridge. I'm back. Back, baby. The ridge proper. Alright, now it's widened out again. So I'll wait for him. Right here, nice little seat. Ah. Yes. Here's our progress. Not halfway across. There's Little Bear. Here's where we are. And there's Blanca, much higher. So we might be a third of the way across, I'm gonna say. Maybe a little bit more. I was gonna say 40%, but I think that's probably wishful thinking. So we are not down to the low point yet. So let's see, how do we want to navigate this thing? Do I want to go up? I mean, I like staying on the ridge, so I think I'm just going to stay up here, although it looks like you could skirt lower. Yeah, I'd always rather be up. I mean, this rock is so good, so stable. I mean, these aren't sketchy moves that I'm pulling at all. It's just like basic class 3, I would say. So, yeah, we're gonna stay high. At some point, we do cut right low, but that's not till we get closer to Tower 1. So we're dropping off the highway, and there's many cairns and 4 people in front of us. And so we're taking this sort of ledge traverse below the ridge. I'm not sure if you need to, but I'm not going to argue with a bunch of cairns. And it looks like we're dropping, and eventually this is how we go around Tower 1. We like skirt, we go down on the scree slope. So yeah, it's actually getting warm now. It's not as windy, and of course I'm in the sun. So I might ditch the special weapons and my windbreaker very soon here, because I am getting toasty. But yeah, this might as well just be a trail here. Yeah, so I guess there's a big notch here, so maybe it's hard to drop off the ridge here. So it's skirting you around, which is fine. And then it looks like we're staying to the right, which is interesting. So I see the cairn down there. So we're gonna stay off the ridge. As much as I love the ridge. So check that. I'm gonna show you this ledge traverse. So it's not exposed because you can't fall anywhere. You know, there's a gully here. So A lot of people call this exposed. Exposed is where you can like, yeah, I could fall like 5 to 10 feet. But that, I mean, I don't call that exposure. So just need to find it good. Oh, there's a great hold here, this thing. And now look at that. Look, my whole foot can fit on that ledge. So, yeah, that was an easy step through. All right, so now it's gonna be boring for a while, so I won't check in for a while. I see cairns though. Don't look now, but we're closer to Blanca. We're doing a ledge wrap. This is Tower 1, which we're going around. So yeah, where do we want to go around it? I might go high by the snow, but you could. I just don't want to drop too far and go up loose scree. It's kind of annoying. So, but I don't know. I think I want to aim for right to the right of the snow, those rocks. That's where those people were. So I think I'm going to wrap high right by the snow, or maybe right below the snow. And I think that'll work. There's Tower 1, 2, 3, Blanca summit. Well, we have successfully traversed dropping not too far. And now we're at the saddle between Tower 1 and 2, and this is the start of Tower 2, which eventually gets really narrow. And I banged my knee on a rock, so I think it's bleeding. But I'll survive. So yeah, Tower 2. This is eventually where we're gonna hit the catwalks. But for now, it's super wide and super easy. But I think once we hit that high point that you see, it might narrow up, and that's where probably the most exposure is of this traverse, I think. But that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me, so not too worried about it. So yeah, I don't think this is worth showing. This looks like steep class 2, maybe easy class 3. I'm just getting up this tower, but here's the view down whatever this is. Getting closer. Update. We've climbed partway up Tower 2, probably a good 200 to 300 feet, well above Tower 1. Getting closer. And I think this might be part of the catwalk, which is supposed to be like a super narrow, like sketchy thing. I mean, it's fine so far. It's not very, it's pretty wide, I think. I mean, even if I fell, I would catch myself on a rock. I mean, this is no more narrower than other stuff. So this is probably much ado about nothing as well. Maybe this isn't it though. Big step. Whew. Yeah, this is nothing. So maybe this isn't it. Well, we still got more at Tower 2, I think. But it's like all easy stuff. It's like easy walking. Because that's where they're going up. It's Tower 3. So we still got a little bit. And I guess we'll have to descend maybe. But yeah, Tower 2. Not providing too much intensity. Alright, so we're basically on top of Tower 2. And Tower 3 next. Alright, so we have to down climb off Tower 2. Oh, never mind. We just are stepping down off Tower 2. Do I want to just wrap right here? Sure, why not? Nice hold right there. Couple nice holds. You could have just dropped. I just didn't want to, I guess. Doot, 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 doot. All right, Tower 3, here we come. It's about the top of Tower 3. Woo! I mean, it seems pretty easy from here to me. Another 300 feet maybe up. We might have to drop. We might have a down climb. Come from there. Yeah. We got some semblance of a down climb off Tower 3. Let's check it out. I think I want to just go over here. Yeah. Let's just go. This is sort of an awkward position to be in. That's because I don't face the right way, Kevin. Now, look how easy it is when you face the right way. Look, you're just standing here. You can just easily step down. Wow. It's like magic. Alright. Final push. Up to our boy Blanca. This is it. Blanca Peak Summit. 14 or number 50. Hell yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Woo. Ah. There's where we're going next. There's where we were. Ooh. You guys were moving pretty good. You're hammering. Alright, so we're descending straight off the ridge of Blanca. It seems very tame. I didn't do a ton of research because I think it's just like steep class 2. So there's nothing you have to worry about. You just bomb right off the ridge. So we're gonna get down the saddle, and then there's sort of a path up Ellingwood. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I don't think it will be after what we just done. Alright, we've made it to the big cairn, which I think is, I'm gonna wait for them now, is about where we're gonna start to find a path here. So I think we drop below the ridge a little bit. Not totally sure. I think you can stay ridge direct, but it gets a little harder. There's some rock formations you're supposed to circumnavigate. So I'm cutting across. I just don't know where I'm supposed to cut across. It's not really marked well. So I think I want to be a little lower around this rock rib. I think I got to drop a little bit more. So I'm aiming for below some of these cliff bands. I'm hoping I can pick up a trail. Well, we're hammering, and I think we're following the right path. I think we only have maybe a couple hundred feet left. Might be up there. All right. Oh no. False summit alert. False summit. No. Oh no. All right. Not there yet. Whew. Yeah. I think it's right here. Ellingwood Point, number 51. Woo! Little Bear, the Traverse, Blanca, Ellingwood Point. Ellingwood, always up to no good. Whew! Nice. So now I don't know if Brian's coming up. Whew. Anyway, that was great. I pushed that. Show you the view on this side, I suppose. That seems important. There you see the Crestones out there. Kit Carson Challenger, which I'm doing the next 2 days. There's supposed to be some weather tomorrow, so I'm slightly worried. But yeah, whatever that valley's called, another lake. So awesome. So anyway, I'm gonna skedaddle down. I'm gonna drink the rest of my Powerade first. There's a cairn here. Just want to make sure I'm going the right way. I think the easiest way, like, the tendency is just to bomb straight down the slope, and I think that might get me into trouble. So I'm just gonna keep following the cairns, which I already lost. So I spotted a cairn like 100 feet below me. So I'm just gonna beeline straight for that in hopes that that will take me the right place. I just have a bunch of a boulder strewn landscape before I get there, but this should be okay, I think. As a big boulder shifts under my feet. This is a steep slope, so some of these rocks are absolutely loose, but just headed straight down. I see the cairn, and then I'll reassess. Alright, so we sort of got off trail, but we've come down off Ellingwood, found the trail, and now we're on it, I think, down to the lake. So it's a cool little rock island and cliff on, I don't know what cardinal direction that is, but I think we should be on trail for now the rest of the way. All right, we've made it to whatever this lake is called. I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. Nice cirque. And took the pant legs off. Now I feel better. We got more lakes to go by. There's the next one. That looks more like a pond. Back to Lake Como. Just jogging around it. So I'm not running, I'm just walking to wait for her. But we're starting to at least see down to where we need to go eventually. I'm hopeful this group will give me a ride down and save me a couple miles and, you know, 1,300 feet or something on my legs, maybe more, maybe 1,500 feet, maybe 2,000 feet. I don't think 2,000, but we'll see. I don't see why they wouldn't. I'm assuming there's room in the car. So it's getting warm now. I'm getting lower, probably below 11,000 or right around 11,000, I'm guessing. Well, I'm back at the car about 10.5 hours after we started. Thank you very much to Bill, Ben, Amanda, and Tiff for giving me a ride down the road. So I cheated. I got a ride down, I don't know, 2 miles down the road. I'm not sure how far, but it saved my legs maybe 1,500 feet of vert, maybe more, maybe almost 2,000. So anyway, it's hot. I'm gonna replenish some fluids and then probably go to the gym to do my thing. So great day, hit the 3 peaks. This is gonna be the hardest, potentially the hardest one of all the 14ers was to do these 3, but it wasn't too bad. I loved it. Loved the climbing, loved the West Ridge. I love the West Ridge more, the West Ridge a little better than the Traverse. I thought it was a lot harder, and Brian agreed. So exciting day, but now we gotta do more peaks the rest of the week.